morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog video. As you can see, I have another migraine. It's like on the verge of, I feel like going away, but then like I do a spin like I just did. I know that the vlogs have been, like these videos have been pretty inconsistent lately. That was not part of the 2025 goal, but life is just happening right now. Life is lifing. So I apologize. Today I'm very much in my head. If you can tell, I'm kind of out of it, not just because of my migraine. I am trying to force myself to let myself be distracted a little bit. So I do have to plan. I haven't planned in a couple of weeks now, and I would like to try and plan out my week this week. So I have to plan today. Also, I need to finish a little bit more training with the travel agency this week. So I'm going to try and start some of that today as well. I did sign up for a marketing class with my agency, which starts in 2 weeks. So before I do that, I really want to try and finish getting the other training that I need to get done. That way, like, all of that is like out of the way and I don't have to think about it anymore, and I can just focus on the marketing class. So I have that going on, and I also would like to job hunt a little bit more today and research a few things that's been going on behind the scenes. But right now I am going to take this off, clean myself up a little bit, and sit down and plan, and then probably make myself some tea or something. So I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, so this is about as far as I got. I was gonna go and like start writing everything in, but I think I'm gonna take a break and go back to it. It's already lunchtime, and I didn't even sit at the computer and attempt any training. It's just been a very long, emotionally draining morning. So I am not sure if I'm even going to be able to sit down and get that done, but I do want to do some job hunting and some research for some stuff. So we're going to turn gears and go do that. But I just wanted to show you guys what the spread looks like for now. I'm all done with stickers and stuff. I just have to go in and write everything. It came out cute. I still have to do my goal in this section and fill out my to-do lists. I went with like, trust your heart, you are strong and brave, keep your head up high, just do the next thing. I love this. It reminds me of Frozen 2. Change comes from action. So little bit of inspo needed for the week. Totally forgot to take out the sausages earlier this morning because I was on the phone with my mom. Hopefully they defrost in time for tonight. And I am making my my taco sweet potatoes for lunch. So those are cooking, and then I will do the hamburger, or turkey burger technically, in a little while. Drinking my Olipop vintage cola. It's one of my favorites. And I'm just gonna veg a little bit. I don't know why those chips are up there. These should be in a different cabinet. But I am just gonna veg a little bit with some chips and soda before I finish my lunch and do a little bit of iPad stuff. So, yeah. Hey, let's see. I'm trying to melt the cheese that's on top of the potatoes. It's dairy-free cheese, so it's taking like a minute to get that to melt, but that will be done in a second. So in case you guys were wondering, I don't always use taco seasoning. Sometimes I just make it from scratch with my own seasoning. It's a lot easier with my daughter being celiac and everything. So in case you guys were wondering what like the homemade seasoning is, it's super simple. I do onion powder and salt and pepper in the hamburger meat, or in this case, turkey burger, while it's cooking. Then I drain the liquid, and then we add in more salt and pepper, garlic powder, paprika, chili powder, and cumin. I don't know the measurements. I eyeball all of it. I usually end up having to add in a little extra salt and garlic powder, but better to start small and then add more in as you go, because if you add too much in from the beginning, it could end up being too salty. But other than that, and that's it. And then I just do a little bit of hot water, maybe like a quarter of a cup, and yeah, it creates its own taco meat, basically. And I think it's just right. I don't use a lot of chili powder, but obviously if you like spice, use more. Okay, so I think this is as melty as it's gonna get. Dairy-free cheese just doesn't melt the same as regular cheese, unfortunately. It kind of just toasts. But this is it. And then I usually add on top sour cream, and that's it. So it's like a taco sweet potato bowl, and it's got that sweet salty mix that I love like a ton. I don't know if I'm gonna have 1 or 2 for lunch today, but I'm definitely gonna at least put 2 aside for meals for the rest of the week, whether it's lunch or dinner. And that's it. That's all she wrote. All right, and this is what it looks like. I just kind of dig in, you know, just take I should have got a knife, honestly, probably, but just dig in a little bit of everything. Oh my gosh, it's so good. They are so good. I remember when the first time I ever saw this recipe and I wanted to make it, I was like, there's no way this tastes good. Like, how is this going to taste good? Turkey meat with sweet potato? It's amazing. It's like so good. It's the simplest thing to make. It's time consuming because sweet potatoes take a while to cook, but when you do it right and you take that first bite, it's so good. It's delicious. So it's really simple. If you guys end up trying it, let me know down in the comments. It's one of my favorite things to meal prep, and it's not super expensive either. That is my lunch. I applied to a couple of jobs. Now I'm going to put something on the TV. I don't know what I'm going to watch yet. Maybe I'll throw on Grey's, although Grey's is very emotionally draining, so I might put on something a little bit easier for my brain today. And then I am going to do a little bit more research on what I was talking about. And then that might be it for today. I might check back in with you guys tomorrow. If I show you anything else tonight, it'll probably be from dinner when I make my sausage stir fry. But I will see you guys in the next clip, whatever that may be. Good morning. It is the next day. We're going to have a reset day. The super bummy reset day. So my plan today is to clean up in certain places, light some wax melts because I need the fresh scent of spring, like wicked bad. Reorganize some stuff, do some cozy hobbying, and don't let this weather fool you, even though it is honestly really gloomy and disgusting outside right now. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It's actually almost 50 degrees, so we're gonna go for a walk today. That is what's on the agenda. Also, I think I'm gonna bum it the whole day. Okay, so before I do anything else, this laundry pile is out of control. We need to get a load in before we go for a walk at all today. So I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute while we're getting a pile of laundry together here. I need to start cleaning out spaces in the house, and there will be a future video about all of this. I will sit down and do a chat with me and tell you guys exactly what's going on. But I know throughout this video, I've kind of talked about stuff going on behind the scenes. And if you follow me on other social media, you'll know too. But the rooms in the house, I need to do like a massive purge of every room and go through and start taking things off the walls and really like deep cleaning and decluttering spaces in the house, and it's like I'm just super overwhelmed with all of it. But it's like I can't even do any of that until I like clean up stuff like this, finish reorganizing my desk space, which I still haven't done. I wanted to do that and give you guys a tour of that, but it's like now I don't even know why I'm gonna give you a tour of the space, because the space is most likely changing. Like now I'm at a point where I'm like, do I not show them it? That's kind of where I'm at with that. Like I have stuff on the walls everywhere, and just looking at it and trying to decide what I'm getting rid of, what I'm keeping is super, super daunting, but it needs to be done soon. I'm like, okay, well, in order to do all of that, I need to take care of all of this. Not that the laundry is ever gonna stop, because it's not. I wish I could tell you guys more right now, but I genuinely can't, because not everything is like, it's not completely set in stone. Like, what's the phrase that I want to use? It's just not set in stone fully yet. So yeah, it's big change. I'm just figuring out the best way to tackle that change as the next few months come. A lot of things that I promise you guys are probably gonna not happen, like the desk tour. I will get creative and figure something out for you guys to still see, but in the interim, I'm not really sure. You guys might start seeing like a lot of like this type of stuff. Cleaning videos, vlogs, resets, hobbying, cozy self-care type stuff, which I'm totally cool with. Part of my goal this year was to do more of that, and life and fate is kind of forcing that to happen a little bit. So I'm fine with taking that on. It's just like, as you can tell, obviously I'm overwhelmed, and there's a lot like racing, like a lot running through my mind, a lot of racing thoughts, and it's been really difficult for me to sleep. I feel like last night I slept okay. That's why I have a pretty good like mindset this morning of just trying to get some stuff done and get started somewhere. And I also have to make like a ton of lists. So we're gonna be doing a lot of brain dumping today. And I do want to do a long journal. I have to, I need to. I've been avoiding writing because of how like argumentative my mindset's been. So yeah, we got a new washer. If you guys didn't see that video, I'll link it below. So like I'm like making a pile to wash in our old washing machine. We had to do like wicked small piles. So I'm used to making small piles. Maybe I could do more. Maybe I can do more. Let's do a little bit more. I have to clean out my closet. Like I have to go through my clothes. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that today though. I think I'm better off washing everything first before tackling purging the closet. I think this is good for now. I don't really need anything else at the moment. So I'm gonna go get this stuff in the laundry. That's pretty much it for the little chat. Like I said, a video will be coming soon explaining all of this in detail for y'all. I just can't see anything too much right now because it's not like, we're at like 89% certainty, but we're not at 100 yet. So yeah, that's where the situation is at. And I will tell you more later once everything's been more solidified. I think for right now, we'll just call it Project F. And that probably doesn't sound good, but I promise you, it could be really, really good. I got my kids some new dairy-free yogurt and it was absolutely disgusting. So we found a fruit for breakfast this morning, and now we're going to try and do a quick kitchen cleanup before the boys go off to school. Okay, I am out of breath, but quick update. We are cleaned up. All that stuff has to get put downstairs. As I'm cleaning the kitchen, I'm like, wait a minute, that's Christmas. That's Christmas. I'm an idiot. I actually forgot Christmas things. Things have been up still since Christmas, so that's pretty bad. But the counters are picked up as much as possible. I still have to go through this insane pile, but I just don't have the energy to do that right now. And then the dishes are going to get tackled later. My son and my husband are going to do that. So now I was going to vacuum the living room, but my back and my vertigo was starting to act up. So you guys saw me sweep. Where's my water? My mouth is like so parched. You guys saw me sweep the kitchen, and believe it or not, it really does a number on my back and on my vertigo, like bending and going. This is like one of the main reasons why I don't have a physical job. It was a couple of years ago. I took a job at a it was like this really cute place that created different types of like wood cutouts for like sewing and knitting and arts and crafts things. It was a super creative place. She was pretty busy, and I was in charge of handling like the orders and the emails and helping with packaging and keeping the shop clean. And every day around the time that it was time to like clean up and sweep and all that stuff, every day I came home with back pain. And there was also like these running machines that like stunk and were super loud, and that didn't help the vertigo on top of the bending and the twisting and the picking up. And ultimately, between that and my kids constantly getting sick and having to call out, that's why I no longer work there. And it was at that point where I told myself, I can't do this type of work anymore. It sucks. It really does suck because I'm super stubborn. I don't like admitting defeat at all, like ever. I don't like feeling like that I failed. So now, like, I know my boundaries. Like, I've accepted it. And I know not to over push myself because I'll end up with a massive migraine and dizziness and uncomfortable. And I won't be able to sleep, and then the cycle continues basically. So I'm not going to vacuum. I think as far as like that type of cleaning is concerned, I'm good for the day. That's basically why I haven't gotten a job where it requires standing all day or bending and twisting. Cleaning jobs, it's seriously defeating mentally and emotionally, but I have to accept my body can and can't handle right now. And I know a part of that is the weight, but it's more than that too. So it's not the only setback I have. So now that we've done all that, I think I'm just going to do like a quick pickup of the living room. And then I can't decide if I want to finish this, if I want to finish tackling this and then go into like my lists and planning for the day, or if I want to break, do the rest of my planning and do my lists, go for a walk, and then reorganize. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to see where I'm at. We're going to go do a quick pickup of the living room, nothing crazy, and then I think I might plan. So I decorated yesterday. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yes, it is. If you guys are all like, wait, what the heck is that? It's a passion planner. But I did decorate my planner yesterday, but I didn't get it like filled out. My brain was just not with it yesterday. So I think I would like to sit down and plan out the rest of the week, and I would like to journal a little bit. So I think I'm going to prioritize those things rather than reorganize my desk. I have plenty of time to continue reorganizing things. I don't want to put that pressure on myself if it's not necessary. So also I did put a wax melt in the kitchen, and I wanted something super fresh and clean. So I had some old wax melts from American Made. She no longer is in business, but it's just a coconut milk scent. And it's just starting to melt and like get into the kitchen now. And it's just so fresh and clean and light. And that's exactly what I wanted. Like, I am really trying to manifest these spring vibes, y'all. I probably, actually, you know what? It might be too soon, actually. It's only 8:30. I'm going to wait until I go for my walk, maybe, like around 11-ish. And I might open up some windows and let some fresh air in. It's going to be basically 50 out today. I think it's like 30 some, it might be 40 by now. Alexa, what's the temperature outside right now?
Right now, it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so it's still cold right now. So I don't want to go opening windows while it's still like freezing. So we will wait to do that. Okay, let's do a pickup of the living room and do some planning and journaling, and then I'll check back in. Okay, updates. I got quite a bit done. I also was on the phone with my friend Chris for a bit. I need to actually, I have to grab the clothes out of the dryer. But before I grab those, I want to see what the temperature is outside now because it should be warmer out and I'm freezing. Hey Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, expect a high of 51 degrees.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 51 like later, like around like 1-2 o'clock, but that's my like decompress time. So I am gonna grab my clothes out of the laundry room. Yeah, see, it's freezing out here. It's not bad out there though. We're gonna bundle up. We're gonna get like cozy and warm, and we're gonna go for a little walk, get outside, get some fresh air, be in nature, and then come back and have lunch. Okay, we are bumming it hardcore. I think I'm just gonna throw my Crocs on. I was gonna put my sneakers on, but my sneakers are just gonna get even dirtier. Even though my on-clouds are already getting dirty, I think I'm gonna need another new pair of sneakers, but this is fine. Actually, I wonder if I should put my other Crocs on. Yeah, that's better. I'm just going out in a hoodie and my sweats. I do have like a long sleeve top on underneath my hoodie, but this is it. This is what we do in New England. We go for walks in 45-degree weather in just sweatshirts. And I don't know if I'm ready for like that to change yet when I move to Florida, because I know once we're in Florida, when it's like 40 degrees outside, it's going to be ice cold, like feeling like the 20s. And I just don't know if I'm ready for that. Oh my God, our driveway's a mess. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like, I know in the beginning, it probably won't seem like a big deal because we're used to it. But I know after a while, when your body adjusts, it's gonna feel cold. But like, we're outside, finally. And it's sunny and it's not frigid. Oh, I needed this. Like, this is one of the main reasons why like I want to move to Florida so badly, is because I need this. I'm not the type, I wish I was the type of person who could work out in my house, but the truth of the matter is I'm not. I don't find motivation that way. I get lazy with it. I don't hold myself accountable. And from the moment December hits and all through March, usually, it's ice cold here. Like, who wants to walk in 20-degree weather? I mean, for the past like almost month now, it's been like negative with the wind chill. You're crazy if you think I'm going outside walking in that. Like, the people that do that, I give them credit because I can't. But to have this be the cold part of my walking days and to be able to go out whenever I want and walk in the community that we end up living in, go to the parks and walk the parks. I can't wait to do walk and talks. That is what's going to hold me together. And maybe lose a little bit of this in the process. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just listening to the birds and the sound of me walking outside. I love this. I am the person who normally wants to be not like in the woods, but I want to be getting those doses and those bursts of fresh air and just smiling because of it. Like, I need to be surrounded in an environment and atmosphere that makes me feel happy. And like, don't get me wrong, there's still no color, no grass, no greenery, no trees. Like, the grass is brown. I need color in my life. Like, I hate that I look around and it's like just blah, but I'm outside and it's above 40 degrees, so I'm happy. I am going to put on some music and finish my walk. I will check in with you guys when we get back to the house. I think I'm going to show you, I never ended up showing you guys dinner last night, so I'm going to show you what I made last night, because I think I'm going to have the rest for lunch, unless my husband took it to work. Not sure if he did. We'll find out when we get back. Look at everything's melting. It's just all, I gotta be careful where I step. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I just got back from walking. Honestly, y'all, like, just 5 minutes of sunshine, you have no idea how good it will do for you. My hands are cold and my nose is a little runny now, but that sunshine, y'all, you cannot replace sunshine. Like, you really can't. Sunshine is like, honestly, the best medicine sometimes. Sunshine and laughter and joy, like, can take you so far. All right, so unfortunately, my husband did take the sausage stir fry with him to work. So looks like we're just heating up leftovers from yesterday, which was my little taco sweet potato boats, if you will. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you guys that dinner. That has far passed now. But I am going to, I think I'm going to make two today. I'm starving. I'm starving. I didn't have breakfast. So I think I'm going to make two today. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Hopefully you guys can see me a little bit better. So yeah, I'm going to make two boats today. It is a little early for lunch. It's 11:20, but you know what? Your girl is hungry, so I'm gonna eat. Basically, the dinner I made yesterday was sweet Italian sausage, cut up and mixed with peppers and onions. And then I do like a seasoning of butter, a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. And I cook the sausage separately and then the vegetables separately. And then once they're both almost done, I then combine them. And then like I saute them till they get kind of crispy a little bit. And then like I usually add a little bit more seasoning at the end too. If you guys were wondering what we had and how to make it, that's what it was. It was super simple. And then I just make it with rice. So I was kind of hoping I could have that today, but my hubby took it with him for lunch, so it's fine. Usually I tell him to take the leftovers, so I'm not really mad at him, but kind of wish he hadn't today. So I am going to heat my lunch up, put some sour cream with it because I eat it with sour cream. And then I am going to do some hobby stuff. I'm going to maybe play, I don't know, do I want to play Stardew Valley? don't know if I want to play Stardew Valley, Hello Kitty. I do need to really check up on my island, on my Animal Crossing island. I should probably do that too. I don't know. I'm kind of like feeling playing, I don't know. I kind of feel like playing on the big screen, but I can't do that with Hello Kitty because it's downloaded on my Switch Lite, and Stardew Valley, I didn't download it on the other Nintendo Switch yet, but maybe I will. I'll have 2 Stardew Valleys, but it's cool. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do, but I definitely think I'm gonna sit down and do a little bit of gaming. You guys, there's no more snow on Animal Crossing. It's spring! I'm so excited! This makes me so happy. I love playing Animal Crossing in the spring and summer and the fall. I can't stand winter season on Animal Crossing. Good morning, everyone! Yay! Yay! You guys, I finally got KK to come to the island. Woohoo! Oh, it took forever. All right, you guys, I think that's going to do it for today's vlog. I am just going to finish my lunch and keep playing Animal Crossing. Now that KK is coming to my island, I have so much that I can do, and finally tomorrow I'll be able to do some terraforming and really get started decorating and changing up the layout of my island. I'm so excited. Taking me forever to get here this time around, but I'm so excited that I finally progressed. And so I'm a little obsessed right now, so I'm probably going to be playing this for quite some time. That's going to do it for this little like hobby vlog productive reset video. I feel like it was a little bit of everything in here, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time watching, I would love it if you joined my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. I do a lot of cozy hobby reset, just lifestyle type videos. And there's going to be a lot of change coming in the next few months. So if you're excited to hear more about Project F and all of the crazy things that are coming along, that are going to come with that, make sure you are following and you hit that bell notification so you can get notified the next time I post more videos. And as always, the planning content will continue throughout. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Happy planning and stay magical.